He's better than bloody dead. Christ.
This is no ordinary part of Strangeways prison, but a landing known as the Block.
Safety glass anyway, thank God for that.
It is a place where tension and hostility lead to scenes like this. For the only way the prisoner who occupied the cell could express his frustration was to tear it apart.
Table, chair, bed, windows. Windows, that's safety glass on it. It is. I see. He's been taking the cure. Okay.
For Norman Brown, the governor of Strangeways, a routine morning inspection of D1, the official name for the Block, which is both a segregation unit and punishment landing. It is the ultimate sanction the prison has to deter those men who would flout its rules. In this part of the landing, the punishment cells, prisoners are not allowed to smoke, possess a radio, decorate their walls, or lie on their beds during the day. They stay here on average 7 to 14 days. But there are other prisoners down here who have become almost permanent residents of D1. They are considered too subversive to live in the main prison. They can spend the whole of their sentence isolated on the segregation half of this landing.
All right. Squeeze up again.
Strangeways also receives men from other prisons destined for the Block. They include Category A prisoners considered so dangerous that they're under permanent surveillance. Among them are notorious criminals serving life sentences, who for security reasons are moved from jail to jail on an endless and joyless tour of the British prison system. At the time of filming, Donald Nilsson, the Black Panther, occupied one of these cells. He ignored us, and we, by agreement, ignored him. There are also prisoners who have caused so much trouble in their own prisons that they have been sent to Strangeways to cool off.
Are you 894, 804 tag, William Barry? You know that you're being brought from Hull for a cooling off period?
No, I know that I've been kidnapped again, you know, without my wishes, abducted.
Right. Well, that's your version of why you're here, son. I'm telling you the official version of why you're here. Anything else?
That's okay.
Yeah? I expect you to be a good behaviour while you're down here. We'll give you no cause to be otherwise. And I expect the same of you.
No problems here, my problem's at old prison, you know what I mean? When I was kidnapped and sent to Leeds, there was no problem there neither, so the same thing will happen here.
Senior officers like Stuart Green usually do a 2-year stint running D1. It is certainly one of the most demanding jobs for a prison officer in Strangeways.
Yeah, okay. Right. Oh, another one. Must have a big fan club, you. Yeah, that's it.
Stuart, can you have a look at this? I don't think you should be having it.
Oh, God.
We've already refused it once and it's arrived again.
We'll be issuing that, so catalogue's next.
Yeah. So I'll put it to his property. I'll tell him, and the letter's gone to the censors.
You sure there's no books on dynamite and all that as well? Put it to his prop.
Yeah.
All right, I'll inform him. Put it to his property.
The letter's gone to censors.
Thank you. As long as you continue to to act in a childish manner.
I'm not a childish manner.
You can expect to be treated like a child.
We've no rights whatsoever, no matter what we do wrong, we've no rights. He always believes yous, the officers.
Very quick answers to that.
Always believes them. We're
Stay out
not
of prison.
Yeah, stay out of prison.
Stay out of prison, lad. Stay out of prison. Act like a normal, decent human being, right?
You treat us like gods, don't you?
He's about ready to go, that's... yeah, okay.
The threat of violence is ever present on the block. Here the governor watches Liverpool police finishing their inquiries into the death of a prisoner called George Wilkinson. It had happened before we had begun filming, when Wilkinson had been transferred to Strangeways. He came with an appalling reputation for violence. There is no doubt that he was confronted on the block and not allowed to dominate the situation. Whether this led to his death will never be known, for he was allowed to slowly kill himself. After 17 days on hunger strike in this cell, he was transferred to Liverpool's Walton Jail, where he died. A jury subsequently passed a verdict of death by misadventure.
Do you understand that?
I do that.
Now, secondly, let me give you a word of advice on this question of eating food. If you choose to go without food, then that's entirely a matter for you. We have no authority to force food on you. You'll be brought out as normal to collect your food and you will take it. Whether you eat it is entirely for you. But these days we have no authority to compel you to eat, neither have we any authority to forcibly feed you. It will not get you a transfer that way. We have rules in prison and you are no exception to the other 1,700 men in here. You'll carry them out or you'll suffer the consequences. Is that quite clear?
Yes, sir.
Right, where you go?
Question I know is what about marker, you know.
They're very religious. So.
Well, if you take a marker,
Listen,
take
don't argue. You've been told once. We don't want to have to tell you again. Starting wrong here, Al.
Peter will now spend at least a week on the block, having lost 7 days remission and 15 days loss of privileges. His offence was to refuse to shake out his blankets when ordered to do so. This was, in fact, a protest at the delay in transferring him to a prison near his family. He insists he will continue his hunger strike until he is moved.
You will be expected to keep the cell clean, right? You will be responsible. Any writing on the walls and you will place on the ports. Do you understand? Do you understand that? Good.
Don't sports. Would make no difference. I ain't eating it anyway, so it makes sense waste.
Well, that's up to you whether you take it or not, whether you eat it, you know. Entirely up to you. Do you want some? No was the reply.
A bit more for everybody else, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bow down that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body at the ground, and as a street to them that went over. Awake, awake.
Peter is a Rastafarian, a member of a West Indian-inspired religious sect, which is not recognized by the prison authorities.
O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come unto thee.
After 3 days, Peter stepped back from the brink and came off his hunger strike.
Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem.
2 weeks have elapsed since Glynn was transferred from Hull. Being shanghaied, as it is known, from prison to prison, seems only to have fueled Glenn's feelings of hatred for the prison system and contempt for places like the block. Serving a 5-year sentence for robbery, he has almost succeeded in his perverse aim of losing all his remission. He has committed over 70 offences against prison discipline, among them many fights with prison staff. He has asked to see Mr. Hall, a prison welfare officer.
I think you've got a welfare problem.
I came, what day did I come here?
I don't know.
You told me last time. Right?
Yeah.
That was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
If you say so, yeah.
Well, of course I say so. It's down in the book. You put it down in the book last time I came here. Last time I saw you when I was in the cell down there.
Well, I'm sorry, I haven't got my old diary with me, so I can't confirm.
No,
What was the problem before then?
So you don't know?
Well, I see so many people...
I put down a senior
All right,
and I tell you my problems and then you come and see me and you don't know what senior about, eh?
I accept that. I said that I haven't. In fact, I see so many people in here that I can't recall everybody when I see them. Now, what is the problem? Is what I've asked.
I was kidnapped from Hull.
Yeah. And that's right, and I told you that we got a message back from Hull that your mother was well, wasn't I? That was the one.
My mother? I never seen it about my mother, I seen it about my dad.
Your dad? Yeah, well, carry on, I'm sorry.
You've got a big diary there, you know, a big book.
Yes,
And in that big book, you've got nothing about me and what you seen me last time about.
It starts on the 1st of January.
I didn't see you on the 1st of January.
Well, that's why there's nothing in this book
Well,
about
where's the
it.
other? Where's
Because
the
it's in
other?
my office.
So you never even checked up before you come down here?
No, I didn't, because I couldn't recall having seen you. Now, do you want me to sort of follow this up or not?
Well, if it's going to take you 2 weeks.
It
No,
won't
because
take
I'll
me
be
2
back
weeks.
at Hull in 2 weeks.
It will not take me 2 weeks.
Well,
and I am,
chase
I am
it.
certain that I have already spoken to Scunthorpe.
What about, is there any welfare visits here? Can anybody fix up a welfare visit? Regardless of my mother.
If there is need for a welfare visit, yes.
Well, I've got a mother out there, you know, and I think a lot about her, you know.
Pardon?
I think a lot about her, and
Where's your mother?
she lives in Thorn,
Doncaster.
yeah, and she's in a bad way.
What's wrong with mother?
Well, I don't know, you know, I know she can hardly walk, and I know if anything really did happen to her, like, you know what I mean, I'd end up doing a life sentence in here.
Why do you think that somebody's responsible for your mother's condition?
No,
then?
it's just these bastards that I'd taken out on, these bastards, you know. I don't like something happening to me, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, why, if anything happened to your mother, why should you take it out on somebody else?
Well, I can't go outside and take it out on somebody outside. I'm going to take it out on these inside, aren't I?
What is wrong with your mother? You said you can hardly walk.
She can hardly walk, I can walk.
Yeah, I know. You said your mother can hardly walk. I said, what is wrong with your mother?
I don't know. She's...
Because, I mean, if your mother can hardly walk, we're going to have difficulty in getting her here for a welfare visit, aren't we? That's the first problem. And what would you seek to achieve if the welfare visit was arranged?
Well, what do you mean what would I achieve? It's my mother, innit? I want to see my mother.
Yeah, but...
If you was in prison and your mother was outside and you love your mother very much and you want to see your mother,
Yeah.
what would you feel like when you see your mother?
Yeah, but I mean, there are visits, there are special visits and there are welfare visits.
Yeah.
Now, a welfare visit is different from any other visit, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, I'm not bothered if you had 12 or 15 screws in a room. I'm not bothered if the Queen was sat beside me. I'm still seeing my mother. You know, I'm not bothered how I see her, whether they handcuff me to a wall,
I'm not trying to be funny about this. I'm just trying to find out, who's visiting you at the moment?
Nobody.
So in actual fact, all you want is a visit from your mother.
I want a visit off my mother, yeah.
Whether it be a welfare visit or any other visit, you couldn't care less.
I'm not bothered what it is.
Right. No, I mean, that sorts that out. I can now work on that.
Oh, yeah.
Nico.
Barry is the longest serving inmate on the block. Because he causes havoc by his compulsive sexual advances to other prisoners, he is not even allowed to walk in the same direction as the others on exercise. Barry is serving 3 years for sexual offences.
I asked someone to commit an indecent act on me. That's why I'm down here, you know. I've been down here nearly 2 years now. It's a long time, isn't it? Rex, a long time. Especially down here though, isn't it? You know.
What are your feelings when you see men around you?
Someone I like Rex. As if I want to make love to them, you know.
You want to make love to men?
Yeah.
Does it matter what man it is?
Not really, no. Not really.
Do you want to make love a lot of the time?
Yeah.
That includes children?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen, a psychiatrist here?
Yes.
Talk to me about what happened.
Well, she wanted to know what I was in for, Rex, you know, and what I did. And then I seen her again the month after, and she just wanted to know where we were, you know.
Are you on any drugs of any kind?
No, only medicine off the doctor here, you know, for nerves. Split personality, Rex, you know. Are you with me?
What do you mean by that?
Schizophrenia. Haven't you heard of it?
What is it?
Well, if my nerves go... Do you understand me, Michael? Do you know what one is? Yeah. If my nerves go too bad, Rex, I'm not my normal self. You know. I go screwing houses and things like that, you know. Pinching.
Talk to me about your day. What you do in the morning. When you get up. Talk to me about it.
I get dressed, make my bed against the wall, you know, fold my blankets and sheets and counterpane, like it is there, Rex, you know, put my bed up, have a wash and shave, and then I go for my breakfast, Rex. I wash and shave after I've had my breakfast. And then I'm locked up till the doctor comes round, or the governor, to see me whether I'm alright or not, you know. They come down, it's just a matter of whether you're alright, you know, see that you're alright, like, the governor doctor. And then I'm locked up till dinner time, Rex, you know. Then I get me dinner, then I'm locked up again. And then I get exercise in the morning and afternoon. Whew. Crawling up my leg.
What happens then?
Locked up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, then I get exercise for half an hour. Then I'm locked up till tea time, you know, get me tea. Then I'm locked up till slop out in the evening. And then I get my supper, and then it's time for bed shortly after, you know.
I think it's clear. But I think it is.
Right.
Ready now, chair and table. chair and table in. Ready now? Chair and table in.
How many pieces of liver would you like?
How many can I have, please, sir?
One, of course.
Thank you, sir.
I mentioned it. You could have had more, but it's been a bad year for liver. There's been a strike in Liverland. Carry on.
Sir.
Carry on.
Thank you, sir.
I know.
You don't mind, do you?
Not at all. Retribution will be swift.
Is that right, sir?
Carry on, yes.
You're taking a phone call, sir.
Just pick it up, please. Come on.
Okay.
Come there.
Drink it up then. Come on, drink it up then. They've got work to do. Get your breakfast, don't be cold. Come on. Okay. Come on then.
I want you to come with me to number 5. The welfare's going to go in and tell him something that he doesn't want to hear. It's the truth, he doesn't want to hear it, and he's already said that if the reply is not to his liking, that he's going to have one of us. So you haven't been assaulted for a while, and neither have I, so you and I will go in. All right.
Yeah, you're at yours.
Between the welfare officer, we will stand between the welfare officer, just in case. Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Mr. Jack, I saw you yesterday, and I told you I'd asked Mr. Hodgson to Doncaster to see Mother.
Yeah.
She's suffering from an arthritic spine and is in a spinal jacket. The other thing I've got to tell you is that your mother says she will not visit you in Manchester.
Not visit me in Manchester? Well, there's a little bit of hope that she might see me now.
Well, that may be, but I mean the important factor as far as you're concerned is that with your brother living with your mother at the moment, that there is a contact there between you and your mother through your brother.
Yeah, the jacket thing, what is it? It's, you know...
Well, it's a plaster jacket. In other words, she's got arthritis of the spine.
So she can't walk then?
Well, yeah, she can walk, but what this...
With difficulty.
With difficulty, but the spinal jacket, in actual fact, keeps the spine rigid so that she can't, in fact, strain it at all. But it's normal practice, and she apparently is quite well and happy in this situation.
Well, you know, I mean, I thank you for what you've done, you know, I mean, I played over with you the other day, but, you know, you've sort of moved, you know,
I've done what I said I could do, you know, and I've got the news. It may not be good news,
Yeah,
but I've got the answers that you asked for.
yeah.
Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
What's that? 30, sir. 30.
Sit
Rivalries, threats, occasional violence between prisoners are the stuff of life on the block. We learnt that a prisoner had been beaten in the showers between the adjoining landings of C1 and D1. Even our presence could not lessen the obvious tension. It became clear on exercise that the prisoner planned to revenge himself on his attacker, but it was not to be.
Bring him in. Come on. Right, Flavel, come on, off the yard.
There you go.
In the adjudication to follow, we will witness the operation of Conn's law. A prisoner must never testify that another inmate is guilty of an offence, even in the face of blatant evidence to the contrary.
Will you tell me in your own words exactly what happened during this incident outside the bathhouse?
Well, I can't actually say he assaulted me.
Tell me exactly what happened. That's what I'm asking you to tell me.
Well, I was walking past and I stood on the man's toe accidental, you know, and whether he swung round, I think he swung round and pushed me, you know, away. He didn't, with his open hand. His fist was clenched at no time, you know.
Norman has been in prison several times before, and he is currently on the block awaiting a further trial for slashing another prisoner.
So,
from where I am sitting now, you've got a very badly bruised left eye.
Well,
and you've also got scars on your forehead. How long have you had those?
well, I've had scars on my forehead all my life.
What about the black eye that I see?
That eye fell in the shower, sir. I slipped on a piece of soap.
When?
Yesterday morning, sir. Yesterday afternoon, sorry, sir.
Was this immediately before this incident?
Well, I wouldn't say it was immediately before the incident. I'd say it was quite a bit before the incident.
Are there any questions you would like me to ask him? No, sir. Are you sure? Are you in any way under pressure in here, Flavel, from any inmate?
None whatsoever, sir. None whatsoever.
Are you sure?
Certain, sir, yes.
Right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. This is vengeance. This is what you call the jungle. This is pure bloody-mindedness, hatredness, whatever else you want to call it, you know. But you must be realistic. You know, you cannot let a man pick on you, because if a man picks on you, he's going to continue to pick on you, and he's going to let, you know, there's other people then going to pick on you, and before you know where you are, the entire jail's going to start picking on you, and you're going to be a mug, you're going to be a Joe, you're going to be somebody skivvy, somebody that runs about for other people, and I'm nobody like that. I run about for nobody.
Norman has been overheard shouting threats from his prison cell. The officers think he has a hidden razor blade, which he could use to exact his revenge.
Have you got anything you shouldn't have? Nothing at all. You're quite sure? Positive. See that in just a few moments, but that's the truth. How's things going, Mr. Grimes? Anything yet?
Nothing yet, Jim. I'm progressing slowly but surely. But you know yourself, they're an awful difficult thing to find. You can hide them anywhere, you know.
I want you to be very thorough with it.
It was never discovered whether Norman had a blade or not. The search revealed nothing.
Up in the morning, slop out, bang up on a bang up, then you opened up for your breakfast again, slop out, opened up again, and it's the same routine all the time. You can appreciate people being sick of it, and you can appreciate the tension that surrounds us in this place.
It's all then. Hey, come on. Let me out. Come on. Let me out.
Bernard has been caught with a forbidden cigarette. No tobacco is allowed on the punishment half of D1. The flare-up that followed now leads Bernard to what is known as the strip cell, the block's final answer to those whose frustrations boil over.
Get all your clothes on.
Bernard will be stripped naked, placed in a canvas tunic, shut in an almost soundproof cell with no furniture and almost no light.
Just sit down on there, come here. Sit down on there and behave yourself.
Official permission should really be obtained before a man is placed in conditions that come perilously close to sensory deprivation. Inevitably, as in this case, it is the officers on the spot who decide. After 1 hour, he is taken back to his cell.
Right, boys, come here then. You wanted to behave yourself? Eh? You wanted to get yourself dressed? Clean yourself up? Eh? Well, are you? Do you want to go back to your own cell or do you want to stay here? Go back to your own cell, right, lad, come on. Get your gear. Get your gear up there. Get in there, get it on.
The official safeguards have been activated. Bernard has been briefly examined by a doctor. The governor has been informed. 2 members of the Board of Visitors, who by chance were on a routine inspection of the block, have taken note of his anger and bitterness.
Get your shoes on. Get your slippers. Your jacket on, straighten this lot up. Right, get it straightened up, I'll go back to you in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I've been through detention. I've been to 3 approved schools. I've been to detention twice. I've been to Barstow 3 times. I've been recalled twice. And I've been to prison 3 times. Plus a YP sentence of 2 years. You know. And yeah, I know. And I'm a banker's bet to come back to prison. So they say. They don't know that. They don't know how a man can change or anything like that. They just say he won't change. What I'm saying is, when the time comes for me to change, there's one sure thing. This place won't change me, or a Borstal, or a Prue School, or a detention. It won't change anybody. All it does is gives you a bad insight to society and you want to get back at it, until you realise then, when it's too late, you can't get back at society because it's all together. If you want to get back at the judges, you can. You're just better off forgetting all about it. Or you're wasting your time trying to get back at the system because you just can't beat it. And that's it.
And all the book, security, they've already given it. Yes, certainly. Yeah, certainly. Well, yeah. So he had no problem when he came. Back exactly the way that he arrived, and we'll give you the record and the bump as soon as I can. All right.
Glyn's 28 days in Manchester are over. He is being returned to Hull Prison. He did not smash his cell, insult an officer, respond violently to any provocation, imagined or real. For the prison authorities, it is a justification for the block. Glyn has cooled off. But already his defiance returns. He will go as he came, with no shoes and no jacket. His deeper problems have not been answered, but that is not the concern of D1. Strangeways punishment landing, known as the block.
What? I come in nothing, I'm going in nothing.
You want to... Yeah. Do you want a jacket? Shoes?
Yours, is it?